You can record chemical, fertilizer, and other field treatments using a treatment journal entry in FieldX Office. Click Apply Treatment after I selected these 4 fields here. Okay. And what I would be able to do then is go through. I have the log tab here, set my details, set the date for when this was done. Got my applicator notes, whatever I need to record. And we kind of went through this on the iPad. It is the same form as what we have on the iPad. And the treatment applied, I can enter it in one by one. If I have that default rate, it will be filled in for me. Okay. And just like what we talked about with the recommendations, you can be saving this as a template at the end of this. Okay, so maybe there's one more herbicide mixed in here. All right. Now the application cost rate, if you go into list, you can add application cost reminders. So this would be, if it's $6 an acre for the air service to do this field, you can add a rate for that. You can add a ground rate. You can add, what you attribute for the application cost if you do it yourself. All that can be added in here. Press OK, and then I'd be able to select it from the list here. All right. Now, just like before, you can be selecting a template. So you can apply a treatment template if you have any saved. And this can be applied to all the fields in the collection at once. All right. You can also be using batch update if you want to copy the same data onto all of the other fields here. I'm going to do that here. I'm going to copy this journal entry, paste it to these other fields. Okay. And another tool you can use is you can actually select a recommendation or a field plan as a template. So if this is recommended for you to do, you can actually select that one that we just created earlier today, whether it's created on your PC or another PC or an iPad. All of that can be brought forward into today's journal entry. So if I pressed OK, it would actually replace what I have here with that recommendation data. So I'm going to save this whole collection of open forms. All right. Now, on the next screen here, I have the Applicator Report. So this is going to be, what you have entered here. So this is meant to be that one-page kind of paper record that you can pass on to the applicator, and then keep with you, in case you need that paper record. The application notes that weren't already filled in when you went through here, those can be filled in on here, as one application. After it's printed, you fill it out on here in the rig, and then bring it back into the office to be entered into FieldX. Now, of course, you could have an iPad in that rig now today too, so that you could just record the applicator notes directly into the journal entry. The Pesticide Use Report, this is important for any area that needs to have their application posted. So this is going to include, the details of that treatment, what is being applied, when it's being applied, and that registration number. Okay. So, so that's the basics of the applied treatment. So it's pretty straightforward once you have the pick list in and kind of just get a hang for how the program works. And of course, like I mentioned, you can be doing that data entry from the PC or the iPad.